Hey YouTube, I'm Kenneth Ryan.
I'm Linz.
And welcome to a very special holiday version of Fanfiction Friday. I hope you all are having a good time. We are putting this up a little bit after Christmas because that's just where the Friday falls this year. But we're going to read a nice holiday-themed, smutty fanfiction.
Yeah,
because
finally.
That is our gift to you for sitting through Clockwork and through Star Wars, which we're not... Clockwork was smutty, but, also frustrating in Star Wars. They skipped all the smut bits. They just implied it.
Once or twice.
The
couple times with Brittany and whatever his name was before he became Salvador.
Right.
Start with an M. I have no idea. Mike.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one time with Stacy and what's-his-face, who was there for 2 chapters.
Yeah. So, the fic we are reading for you this lovely holiday season is called Christmas Surprise. It's by Popnographic on AO3. It is a free Iwatobi Swim Club fanfiction pairing Kisumi and Sousuke.
It's in their Rare Pair Drabbles series.
Yes, this is part 5 of the Rare Pair Drabbles. If we like it, we might do more of it, because why not?
Yeah, get back to our roots with our free
with some smut here. So the summary is Kisumi visits Sousuke on Christmas, and like any guest should when visiting someone, he brings a gift. I want to be Sousuke.
Okay.
I think is what I want. Sound
Kisumi's
cool?
Fine. Yeah.
All right. So I don't know.
The author's note is, as we seem to have established a tradition where Iska and I write porn whilst drinking on a weekend, this has come to fruition. It's something I've talked about wanting to write for a while now. And finally, question mark in parentheses, here it is.
Oh, all right.
So they write porn while drinking.
With their friends.
With their friends.
That's really fun.
Yeah.
I like
That's the life goal.
I just want to be creative with my friends, so you
while
do
drunk
you.
on the weekend.
Right? All right. So is this you saying something?
It's a text.
Oh, okay. So, Shigino kiss me. Can I come over? Yeah. He hates that he's thinking this. But what else is Sousuke going to do tonight? Rin's off spending his Christmas with Tachibana and his family, so that's a no-go. He puts his phone down onto his chest and lets out a long sigh before he picks his phone up again. Sure, whatever. Shouldn't
so it's
kiss
from
me.
Sousuke's
Perspective.
Kind of.
Kind
Third
of.
person limited.
Yeah. Shouldn't Kisumi have plans for the night? This is unusual for him. He's usually very popular, and people would normally almost stand in line to hang out with him. So why is he now on his way to Sousuke's on Christmas of all days?
You've got a younger brother. Are you not at home with your family?
Oh, right, this is the pink-haired guy, right?
Yeah. That's Kisumi,
Yeah. One would normally be
Makoto
flattered by this.
His younger brother swimming or whatever.
Oh, fucking right.
Haruto something.
Something. I haven't seen Free. Free needs to go back on my list of things to re-indulge in.
Did you watch the 3rd season yet?
No, I need to re-indulge so I can get to the 3rd season.
You need to watch the movies first.
One would normally be flattered by this since it's Kiss Me, but that exact reason is why Sousuke is suspicious more than anything. Even so, he figures it might be a good way to distract himself and make this day go by faster.
So they're not dating or anything. He's just literally coming over to have sex with them.
I guess.
Okay, great.
He stretches out on the couch and yawns, feeling much like a cat. Cats are lazy, and so is he.
No, he's not.
Good thing Kisumi suggested to come over himself, because there's no way Sousuke would go out in the cold today. No way in hell. You'd have to pay him for him to even consider it. And even then, you wouldn't be sure if he'd actually leave his apartment or not. This narrative is a bit strange.
Yeah.
It's a bit... I don't know if I like it. Mm-hmm. His doorbell rings about 10 minutes after he's told Kisumi it was okay to come over. Sousuke gets up from the couch with a slight groan and trudges out into the hallway to open the door. He's greeted by a smile so bright he has to squint, and it's gotten dark outside since a while ago. When he's adjusted, he instead frowns, and he crosses his arms, eyeing his guest up and down. The hell's up with that coat? I don't know. The deep voice doesn't work.
I don't know.
I'm Sousuke.
I bought it the other day. Isn't it neat? Sousuke snorts, raising an eyebrow.
Wouldn't say neat, but each their own, I guess.
Could you let me in? It's freezing outside.
Oh, right.
Okay.
He steps aside and lets Kisumi inside. Kisumi takes his shoes off, but leaves the coat, strangely enough. Sousuke shrugs and walks inside, not really wanting to think too much about trivial things. Maybe he's not happy with the heat in Sousuke's apartment. Not that Sousuke is either, but that's besides the point. He prefers to keep the coat on until he's gotten a little warmer. Who cares, really? He's naked under the coat. I'm seeing this from a mile away.
No, one of the tags was lingerie.
Oh, right.
So.
Silly me.
Not naked.
You want anything to drink?
Spoiler, sorry, people.
He asks as he steers towards the kitchen. I have the boring usual stuff like coffee, tea, and whatnot. I also... His voice is killing me. I also have beer if you're a beer kind of guy.
So don't do it.
Kisumi laughs a little.
Beer would be great, thanks. He chooses to keep his coat on, but turns down the offer to have something warm to drink. Well, that guy's always been a weird one, and Sousuke isn't about to argue his choice of beverage.
Here, he grunts, and hands over the beer to Kisumi as he returns to the living room. Kisumi accepts it with another one of those stupid smiles of his, and Sousuke sits down, scratching the back of his neck. He doesn't usually hang out with Kisumi like this, just the two of them, since Nanase, Rin, and Tachibana are usually with them too. So what are they supposed to do when neither of the others are here, when they're off
Neither? Ugh. There's more than two.
When they're off celebrating Christmas with other people.
Their families?
So, he continues, how come you're not out celebrating like everyone else? Kisumi grins, this time with a slightly mischievous glint in his eyes that immediately sends a uh-oh symbol up to Sousuke's brain.
Signal. Because I wanted to be with you, and I knew you didn't have plans, so this worked out.
What are you talking about? He takes a rather large swig of his beer before he gets up from the couch and stands in front of Sousuke. And then he drops his coat, right down onto the floor of Sousuke's living room. Holy shit, he breathes. No wonder you were fucking freezing.
I'm glad you didn't suspect anything, Kisumi chirps. This was supposed to be a surprise after all.
How would I be able to suspect you were wearing fucking lingerie under your coat?
Why is he wearing just lingerie under a coat?
This is a surprise.
Either change into it in the bathroom or something, or wear clothes over it and take them off. I don't know. More than just
Yikes. Yikes.
Did you say Kisumi rolls his eyes?
Kisumi rolls his eyes.
Right. You were never the sharpest knife in the box, were you? What?
Oh?
Okay.
Oh, shut up. Sousuke grumbles. Sousuke! Why do you even have those?
Should I try to do the dark?
Oh no. If you want to destroy yourself.
That's Ruby.
That was... Oh, fucking Ruby! Thank God that character wasn't around for too long.
I bought them for this occasion, Kisumi says, like it's the most obvious thing in the entire world. But Sousuke still doesn't get why the fuck Kisumi would buy lingerie to wear on Christmas for him. Honestly, you really are slow, Sousuke. Wow, rude.
So what? He says, his heart pounding hard against his ribcage. He swallows hard, trying not to look at Kisumi and those pink and black articles of clothing he's wearing. If they're even classified as such, since they don't really cover up that much. Why would you...
Because I wanted you to have a special Christmas for once. Okay, Kisumi interrupts, and I'll admit that I'm kind of doing this for myself too, because I love watching your reactions.
That's a mood.
Sousuke doesn't manage to keep the hiss from making its way past his lips, and he clenches his fist, buries his fingernails into his palms. Kisumi narrows his eyes, still smiling, runs an index finger along his side and down his hip, until he reaches the light pink lace strap on his otherwise black stay-ups.
Yeah.
Garter?
I think so.
Garter belt? He hooks his finger behind it, extends it, and then lets it retract the snap that has Sousuke flinching. Bingo. All you have to do is ask, Sousuke.
Oh.
Smug fucking asshole. Of course he wants to fuck the hell out of Kisumi right now.
Oh!
But he doesn't want to give in to whatever Kisumi's doing, because that means he's just doing whatever Kisumi's aiming for. The by now aching erection he's sporting between his legs isn't helping him either. His lips tighten into a straight line. And yes, aching erections.
The aching erections.
And he lets out a frustrated huff through his nose. Sousuke, Kisumi sings, leaning forward and placing his hands on either side of Sousuke on the couch. You don't have to be so embarrassed. This is for you, after all. What the hell is up with that corset anyway? Oh, a corset.
Oh.
There are pink strings tied in a zigzag pattern from top to bottom, revealing some of Kisumi's skin beneath it. Is it tied in the back? Because usually when it's a corset, it is.
I guess.
If it's tied in the front, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Honestly. I know some, like, clasp ones are in the front, but usually it'd be up there.
But yeah, no, these are, like, the lace ties.
If it's laced, it's usually
in the back.
Unless it's, like, one of those ones where it's meant to have, like, a gap and you can see, like, your boob through the center.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Because usually when you have a corset, you tie it tight and it, like, creases your skin, so it would look kind of weird.
Oh, you're right. I don't know.
I don't know. Anyways, otherwise it follows the same theme as everything else he's wearing. Pink and black. The only things sticking out are the white, semi-transparent thigh highs supported by the lace garter belt and stay-ups. What are stay-ups, like the garter part? Or what? But they fit oddly well with the outfit in general. The fact that Sousuke thinks this is in the first place is pissing him off. He clears his throat and grabs a hold of Kisumi's wrists and tries to push him off. But Kisumi instead leans forward and kisses him. The exact opposite of what Sousuke wanted to happen, because this will just make things worse. Even more difficult for him to withstand. Kisumi lifts one hand to place it behind Sousuke's head, keeping him in place, making it impossible for him to wriggle away. Yeah, okay, impossible.
All right.
You've got like 70
you're like
pounds
way,
on the dude.
You're like way bigger, but all right.
Like, Kisumi plays basketball. And he's kind of tall, but he's not like built.
And Sousuke's huge.
Sousuke's built.
Yeah, Sousuke is big.
With those shoulders and stuff. He's a swimmer. Ooh, fancy. Blah, blah, blah. And it gets even worse when Kisumi thrusts his hips forward, grinding up against Sousuke's painfully hard erection, and he hisses against Kisumi's lips.
Fuck you, he growls between kisses, and Kisumi giggles. So Sousuke isn't going to survive this evening. He just knows it. Well, how come every time, like, people are in, like, sex situations in fanfics are always like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to live through this. Like, why is that your thought? Oh, this is gonna kill me. Like, what?
Who knows?
It's like Kisumi is a predator, and he's the poor fucker who's became Kisumi's prey. One of many? He has no idea, but guesses he isn't the only one Kisumi's done this to.
Okay.
So you're calling him a slut in your mind. Basically.
But it doesn't seem to care that much, so that's good.
Right, yeah. He's not slut
You do you.
So that's good.
Have sex with as many people as you want. Who cares? Just be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I would hope that's the outcome of tonight. Kisumi replies.
Oh, to the fuck you. Got it.
His breath ghosting across Sousuke's skin as he speaks in a hushed voice. Speaking of which, Kisumi gets off.
Oh, no. Already, I guess we're done.
And Sousuke feels the warmth surge throughout his entire body, despite the weight having disappeared off of him. Kisumi reaches into the insanely big pockets of his coat, and what he pulls out makes Sousuke realize why he needed pockets that big in the first place. It's just a coat that has pockets.
Oh. Is he gonna pull out like a dildo? Hell no,
doubt.
He says, and Kisumi rolls his eyes.
Oh, yes. One sec, I see it. I think you mean hell yes. It'll be fun. It's my Christmas gift to you. Sousuke's eyes widen as he watches Kisumi wave the goddamn vibrator in front of him.
This isn't a gift. This is a fucking punishment, if anything.
Where's the vibrator going?
I guess up his butt?
Sousuke's or Kisumi's?
Sousuke's, he seems concerned about it.
I guess. Oh, we'll see how you feel about that pretty soon, babe.
Oh.
He can't even respond or properly react before Kisumi sits down on his knees in front of Sousuke. And my one question is, did Kisumi prepare himself beforehand?
We'll see. I don't know.
Find out.
I don't know.
What do you think with all this other preparation? You probably would have.
Probably. I think he might have got where he needs to go.
In fanfic, it's really good because people don't have to, like, describe it stupidly if they're not sure how.
Oh, yeah.
Or, like, for, like, 2 seconds, or, like, hey, 1 finger, 2 fingers, 4 fingers. Hey,
those are my favorite. I love the, like, one sentence is 1 finger, the immediate next sentence is, like, the whole fist, and you're like, oh.
If they just don't feel like describing it, it's nice to be like, hey, I prepared beforehand, and it's sexy.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Okay, where was I?
He can't even properly
Sosuke's
respond.
trousers, pulling... Oh, I didn't I do that?
No, he did. Sorry, pulling out down the zipper.
Sosuke's trousers, pulling down the zipper. Trousers.
Trousers.
Pulling down the zipper. He blinks, and then his trousers are pulled down to his ankles. How the fuck Kisumi managed to do that is beyond him. But this is Kisumi, and he's apparently able to achieve anything if he so wants to.
Oi, Kisumi, wait!
Honey, I've waited long enough. I can't just let this pretty thing go ignored for any longer. There's a lot of pet names for not being together.
Yeah, you guys are just like, oh babe, and it's like, oh.
I mean, it's only Kisumi saying those things. But
Yeah, true. Sosuke's being like, I'm just a man.
Also, I didn't really mention, but your earrings actually do look pretty nice.
Oh, thank you.
Anyways, Kenny got his ears
I
pierced.
do have, I got holes
You can't
in the
see
ears
because
now.
we haven't done video in like 7 weeks.
Way more than that.
Way longer, yeah.
Yeah.
A long time.
It's
Because
been
before
time.
that, I don't know that it was like our giant hiatus or something. Wasn't it?
Yeah, look,
Did you
we're
have
dealing.
that one with like half of the video, or did you just use the audio?
I just used the
from-
audio
from the
because the
start?
video was really hard to sync up because it was like all janky.
Cut, yeah. Anyways. Anything if he still wants to. Oh wait.
Kisumi maintains eye contact.
Okay, Kisumi maintains eye contact with Sousuke while he pulls Sousuke's boxers down and then slowly leans down to lick at the tip of his dick. Rhymes. Sousuke's breath hitches in his throat and he clenches his fists even harder, almost to the point where he'd drawn blood.
Jesus Christ.
How long are your nails?
This
is bad. This is really bad. Kisumi slowly takes him in, and Sousuke leans his head back against the couch, letting out a moan that more sounds like a wheeze than anything.
Oh, that's not sexy, Sousuke.
No. The idiot whose lips are currently wrapped around Sousuke's dick hums in amusement, the vibrations of a surprisingly low tone making Sousuke go absolutely nuts.
Oh.
And then Sousuke takes Sousuke's cock in further. He almost gets all the way down to the base, and Sousuke wants to ask how the hell he does that. As he previously thought, he most certainly isn't the first to get this treatment.
Oh.
Calling him experienced. He
Okay.
feels Kisumi's tongue run along almost his entire length, and he instinctively unclenches one of his fists to grab a hold of Kisumi's hair,
Oh, is he gonna be a head pusher?
just in time for Kisumi to take his mouth off. Doesn't sound...
No.
Sousuke can't help the protesting grunt that leaves him. He's the kind that needs something to hold on to, Kenny.
Yeah, I understand, I guess.
And just as he looks up, he feels something smooth slip onto his cock and down all the way to the base. Ooh, a cock ring?
Oh!
He opens his eyes, and they widen in horror when he realizes what's actually happened.
You fucker! He almost yells. Get that thing off right now! Kisumi clicks his tongue and shakes his head, pretending to look like he's sorry when he's definitely isn't, and is probably really enjoying this entire thing.
He says in a seizing tone that makes Sousuke want to bash his fucking head in. I'm going to shower you in love and attention tonight. Like I told you, this is my Christmas gift to you.
And I told you this is punishment rather than a goddamn gift.
Relax, Sousuke. You'll enjoy this. But Sousuke can't really relax when he sees a goddamn silicone cock ring around his base. All he can do is feel panic creep up on him when he knows the implications of this thing. I mean, it makes it harder, but it doesn't, like, stop you completely, I think. I don't know. Just what I've read on the internet.
That was...
Smut. Yeah. And then Kisumi just gets right back. I mean, they usually pretend like it completely prevents you from orgasming at all.
But it doesn't.
But from, like... kind of like I might have Googled it one time just
It doesn't.
And it's like, no. Like, it makes it harder, but also...
But it doesn't prevent it.
Yeah. And then Kisumi just gets right back to what he was doing before, as if he hadn't just made it several times more difficult for Sousuke to come now. I guess they just said it made it more difficult, so they didn't say it possible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's when it dawns on him what he probably has to do in order to get his release. Kisumi once again pulls his lips off Sousuke, produces a bottle of lube from those seemingly bottomless coat pockets of his, and then he pours some of it onto his fingers, so nice. Cool. Sousuke watches with slight horror, but also amazement, when not only one, but 2 fingers prodded his entrance. Oh, that's bad.
Oof.
No. This is going to hurt, and the scary part isn't the fact that he's seconds from having 2 fingers shoved up his ass, but the fact that he starts to find this exciting. He keeps his eyes fixed on the ridiculous... parentheses, hot garments Kisumi is wearing, and then inhales sharply once an index and middle finger disappear inside of him.
Oh.
Dang, that's going pretty quick.
Oof.
Sosuke probably doesn't have much experience.
Yeah, I know. I don't
bottoming
think he's a bottom, so like, oof.
So that's pretty quick.
Damn.
Oh, whatever.
Ugh, fuck.
Fanfiction.
He exclaims. widening the smile on Kisumi's face as he goes back to sucking down on Sousuke's by now very much aching length.
When it's like when your erection kind of flag or whatever that is usually fanfiction describes it.
We'll see where this goes. Boy, have I missed ridiculous smut though. Good lord, he goes down.
It's not the most ridiculous I've seen.
It's not. It's just fun.
Yeah.
He goes down almost all the way, pushing down on the cock ring to keep it in place as he bobs his head up and down, whilst twisting and twirling his fingers inside of Sousuke.
PTSD.
I know.
And I'm not trying to make light of people with actual PTSD, but I felt bad after saying that. But war flashbacks.
Honestly, though, whilst does it's like clockwork. Oh no. Oh god, he's just also the twisting and twirling is so funny to me. He's obviously not intent on letting Sousuke come, just teasing him and pushing him to the very edge. Kisumi takes his fingers out, and Sousuke misses the feeling of them inside of him.
They didn't even say that it hurt.
I know. The thought just pissing him off. But then he hears a click, and the buzzing sound that follows sends chills down his spine. He's been dragged into hell, and the one sitting on the throne is none other than Shigino Kisumi himself. He feels the vibrator now teasing at his ring muscles. And he yelps out in surprise as soon as it hits him. When it starts circulating his asshole, Kisumi sighs dreamily, and Sousuke absolutely hates that look on his face.
I thought he said the goal was for Sousuke to fuck him. No, seems like the other way around.
Yeah, it's like, oh, now they're fucking...
This is fucking you.
Yeah, right?
Your reactions are beautiful, Sousuke.
Shut up! You gotta get.
I missed moaning.
Oh, you gotta get the awful in-character moans. They make or break the piece.
I missed fake moaning for these things. This is so great.
Back to our roots, 2K19. I'll talk to you later. Yeah. The intensity of the vibrator goes up by 1, and then Kisumi slowly pushes it inside, making Sousuke moan loudly again.
It's like music to my ears. I love how you react. He leans down to give another experimental or teasing lick at Sousuke's slit, and Sousuke lets out a few swear words in response. To me.
To be fair, Sousuke breathes, I'm reacting more to your toys than I am to you.
Oh? Kisumi replies, and then pulls on his stay-ups again to let the snap sound almost echo throughout the room. Sousuke bites down on his lip. I can clearly see you enjoying this, the sight I'm providing you with. And don't tell me my mouth isn't just working wonders on your dick. It is. Of course it fucking is. But Sousuke isn't about to admit that, since it'd be like adding fuel to the fire that's been going on for quite a while. Probably since the idiot was born, really. Kisumi eventually works Sousuke right up to where he feels like he's going to literally implode if Kisumi won't remove that fucking cock ring. Added on top of the sensation of that vibrator Kisumi is finally fucking Sousuke with. He notices himself going a darker shade of red, and with the way he's usually a stubborn fool, he's going to have to get that thing amputated once Kisumi relents.
Oh?
If he does, that is.
Shit! Oh my god! Sousuke moans. Sousuke moans. I'm gonna always fuck his name up.
Kisumi.
And he pulls on Kisumi's hair. Kisumi gets off again, but he keeps the vibrator in place, smiling up at Sousuke.
Did you want something? Sousuke feels his eye twitch, and he hisses as Kisumi finally puts the vibrator on max intensity. Ooh, max, wow.
Ooh.
That sounds intense. He needs to come right now, or he won't know just what will happen. It probably won't be good for his body, so he very reluctantly surrenders.
Let me come. He manages, and Kisumi raises his eyebrows. This is making me think, for some stupid reason, of like the guy in the sunflower thing. It's like, please, I'm dying. Water me with your pee. And the dude's like,
What?
You ever see that little comic?
Maybe.
And like the guy's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And his friend's like, so what the fuck? You're just gonna let this guy die?
Maybe I might have.
Oh, okay. Anyways, Kisumi raised his eyebrows.
What was that?
God, I hate you. Let me come, please. Surprisingly, That is all it takes for Kisumi to pull the cock ring off, and Sousuke throws his head back again to finally let himself come. He doesn't care that he comes all over Kisumi in his stupid corset, and instead just lets out a rather hoarse yell as he gives into sheer pleasure.
Good job, Sousuke.
Oh my
Good
god.
boy. This is Kisumi straightening his corset out. How? Those things don't move. Anyways, it's really hard to straighten them if they're not put on properly straight. Anyways, yes, I have experience. Great.
Oh,
Anyways,
I imagine.
Sousuke pulls him down onto the couch, and Kisumi looks at him in surprise.
Payback! He snarls and gets up on rather shaky legs. Kisumi really did a number on him, but he's going to be doing all of this whilst on his knees anyways, so he won't have to do much standing. He spreads Kisumi's legs apart, and Kisumi doesn't even protest, just gives in to Sousuke's wordless commands. Sousuke leans down and immediately notices what must be a very painful erection within Kisumi's lace underwear. Poor guy's been very patient all this time, and he grins. I can't believe you put my needs over yours just for a stupid Christmas gift, he mumbles. Cute.
Well, I am a pretty selfless person, Kisumi replies, and Sousuke snorts. Oh, what he wouldn't do to see Kisumi just whimper and beg for release, much like the pathetic state he'd just been in himself. It's not pathetic to... No, whatever. To see that smug, confident smile disappear off his face and be replaced with an expression of pure desperation and depravity. Depravity. Sousuke licks on the inside of Kisumi's thigh, continues towards his crotch, and begins sucking at the cloth concealing his cock. He leaves wet marks wherever he puts his mouth and tongue, and slowly but surely he hears Kisumi's breathing starting to get irregular and ragged above him. If Kisumi thought his reactions were like music to his ears, Kisumi obviously doesn't know what he sounds like in this depraved state of his. Hooking his fingers in between the straps of the stay-ups. Whenever they say stay-ups, it's like, I've never heard that word before.
Right, it's a very weird way to describe it.
They've also said trousers earlier, so they might be British.
Mm-hmm.
So just European in general.
Yeah.
Sousuke continues his teasing, kissing, licking, and sucking at Kisumi's lingerie. Okay, so Kisumi wearing this in the first place might have actually been a good idea after all. Their italics use is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
That fucker can pull off wearing anything and make it look hot. And Sousuke hates how that's even possible in the first place. Kisumi is very dangerous for Sousuke's blood pressure. That's
How old is Sousuke that he's got to worry about his blood pressure?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Sousuke, Kisumi whines, just get on with it. I've been suffering with a hard-on since I arrived here. Sousuke smiles against the cloth and shakes his head. Patience, Shingino. You've had to say his last name like 3 times.
Good things come to those who wait.
Oh.
He tugs down Kisumi's underwear a little, just enough to expose half his cock, and then swiftly takes the tip into his mouth, but not more than that. He licks at the slit, listens to Kisumi's pathetic whimpering, and absolutely loves how the roles have now completely reversed, and he's in control of whatever happens. And that's why it's so incredibly fucking satisfying when Sousuke takes his lips off Kisumi and gets up from the floor.
Hey, what?
Happy Christmas, Kisumi, Sousuke says, barely able to contain his laughter as he steers towards the bathroom to clean himself up.
Rude, but also hilarious.
Don't come all over my couch or I'm going to have you buy me a new one.
What the hell, Sousuke? That's the last thing he hears before he closes and locks the bathroom door behind him. Happy Christmas indeed. Just leaving him with a hard-on and lingerie in his living room. I've missed reading smut.
Oh man, that was it. That was our smut.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Hanukkah / it's Kwanzaa
all
around
of
this
them.
time too.
Like, just happy holidays. Oh my god, that was incredible. I missed awful. I just missed explicit smut for very little reason.
Yeah.
Oh,
because it's fun.
It's so funny. Every time I get a good kick out of it.
Even when it's well written, it's like just funny to read it out loud with a friend.
Oh yeah. Oh, of course. Oh my god, I love fanfiction.
So thank you, Pop, whatever the heck your last name was.
Yeah. So thank you to Popnographic.
I knew it was something that made me think of porn.
It does. So in case anyone's wondering, again, this is part of their Rare Paired Drabbles series. This is the 5th one. So here's an idea. If you liked this fic, leave a comment down below.
Please don't tell them where you found this, though. I don't wanna.
Oh.
I'm always afraid that the authors are gonna, like, find out that
And
we
be
read
upset?
these, and, like, sometimes I won't be upset, but also just, like, I don't know. I don't want to offend them by making fun of something.
Oh, I mean, it's all
like,
in...
We're not, like, actually trying to be mean about anything we're saying.
No.
But
It's...
I always feel like we're like making fun of how often someone says something or uses a word.
It's all in jest. I want to establish, like, it's just like, oh, we're just kind of pointing out these things. We're like, oh, it's kind of funny that, like, fan fiction tends to fall under these patterns.
Yeah.
Like, fic writers tend to repeat themselves a lot, and I've noticed that over a ton of different fics. So, like, it's fun to kind of be like, look, they're doing the thing that everyone does.
Like, when just reading it, you don't really notice, but, like, when you're reading it out loud, you're like, oh, there's that word again.
Yeah. And I don't know, maybe if the fic writer does find this, they might be like, hey, like, oh, I didn't even realize these were, like,
with
things.
with this one at least, it was enjoyable.
Oh, I loved this one.
This is great.
I want you to know, Popnographic, that I adored this fan fiction. It was so much fun from beginning to end.
I really enjoy rare pairs.
Just
like the weirdest possible pairings.
I love me a
somehow
good
finding
crack
someone
fic.
to make it work. Yeah,
Something that's
crack
just wild.
ships are funny too.
Crack ships are the best. I love the, like, just throw something at the wall and see if it sticks mentality.
What's the stupid, like, Steve Rogers and Godzilla?
Oh, wow, that's incredible.
And they're like, and they never have sex because obviously fucking not, because it would never work.
Of course.
It's just hilarious.
So, anywho, thank you all for tuning in.
Got a little off topic.
Very
there.
happy holidays to all of you. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. We put out new content pretty frequently. And
go on AO3, find this fanfic, and give them a kudos at least.
yes, let them know that you enjoyed it as much as we did, because, oh god, especially if you did enjoy it. And if you really enjoyed
and they'll be like, why the heck is this fic from 2015 suddenly getting so many...
Yeah, whatever. But
all 14 of you people who are going to watch this.
Do this. And if you enjoy the Rare Pair Drabbles series of this person's work, I'm more than willing to read more of these. This is fun.
Yeah.
I enjoy this. Until next year, because that's when you'll see us again, stay awesome, read more smut, and join us next time when we start reading the world's longest fanfiction.
No!
Goodbye!
No, bye.